Well, good morning, everyone. I forgot to put in the earpiece again. So I messed up yesterday and didn't do this video yesterday. So this is the video actually for Wednesday. You're only seeing it on Thursday, but this is the video for Wednesday, and that was August the 28th, yesterday, all day. So in the reading that we did yesterday, we saw. We realized that we had seen in Chronicles and Kings the downfall of Jerusalem as we see it in the flesh, as we see it with our eyes. We're given the details of what happened, what king was in place, and what army came in, and how they defeated, and what was the result, and how many people were killed, and who went into exile, and all this sort of stuff. And we were given the reasons why this was all happening. But here in Ezekiel, we get to see the spiritual part of it. We get to see behind the scenes. We're given a glimpse on what's happening in the spiritual realm as this is transpiring. We're getting to see things that were revealed, the reasons, the ugliness, the spirits behind the whole downfall of Jerusalem, what they had allowed in. We can say, yeah, idol worship, but here we get to see what's actually going on behind the scenes, the demons, all the stuff that they let into the city, and how detestable it had become to the Lord, and why he really needed to act the way he did, because he had to eradicate this, and the people weren't willing to cooperate with him, so he had to do what he had to do. This should really open our eyes to understand that there's a lot more going on than what we see. And we know that. We talk about that. The Word talks about that. It talks about that our fight is not against the flesh and blood, but against the powers, the dark realms. The Word talks about that. So we know, but this gives us a glimpse that there's a lot of stuff going on around us that we're not aware of. And it's not for us to be afraid. It's for us to be aware. We got to be careful of what we invite in. We got to be careful of what we give authority to in our lives. We've got to be careful of what's going on in the walls of our homes, and the floorboards of our homes, and the roof of our homes. We've got to be careful of the influence that we allow in, because we can't allow anything to interfere in our relationship with the Lord. When we start giving our attention to things that are not Him, the things that do not belong to Him, it takes away our strength. It takes away our direction. It takes away our sensitivity, our sight. And when that starts happening, when we start losing our sensitivity to Him, it's a downward spiral. And we have to be so careful with that. And I'm not talking about being afraid of demons, and there's no fear for us. They have no authority over us, but at the same time, don't give them authority. It's like a king turning around and giving a pauper his throne. It doesn't work that way. We are princes and princesses. We are the royal family, and nothing of the dark realm has any authority over us. They have power, but they have no authority over us except what we give to them. And that's crazy that the light would give any authority to the dark. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So we've got to be very careful and understand that not everything is innocent, and we got to be careful with that. And that's why the Word tells us to get our eyes off of what we see around us, and fix our eyes on things above, to meditate on those things that are good, and not on those things that are evil. So yeah, it's a good insight. It's a good thing that we see here in Ezekiel. It's a good lesson for us. So you be blessed in this day. I know you were blessed yesterday. So yeah, I got to do video number 2, today's actual video. So you be blessed, and we'll talk to you soon.